go back here. Here we go. 7. Here we go. Will, you ready, boss? You got, yeah, no, you're ready. Okay, you see a GCF. That's what I always preach first. GCF?
No.
Nope. How many terms, Will?
3.
Yep. What do I usually think? 3 terms and no GCF. Probably going to have to do what?
Yeah.
What's the method?
I don't know what it's called.
Begins with a G, ends in grouping.
No. Grouping.
Good job.
Thank you.
You're good. You're good. Spotted you to the G. Good. First step in grouping, multiply your A and your C value, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you get?
Negative 24.
Okay, ready? So after I multiply the A and the C, I now go 3y squared. That's when I put my 2 blanks minus 8. All right, let's go, Will. Here you go. Think about 2 numbers that multiply to negative 24 but add to negative 10. Think about it. Multiply to 24, but I can get a 10 from it. Be careful.
Negative 12, positive 2.
Nice job, bud. Nice job. Negative 12y, positive 2y. Everyone all right? I always think of 6 and 4 too as well, but it didn't work there. All right, you ready to group now? Here we go. Let's group them. What do you want to take out of the first one, Will?
3.
More?
Y.
Yep.
And then it's y minus 4.
Good job.
And then 2 is taken out.
Make sure you get some of you guys on the assignments you've been handing in, you guys have just been 2 plus 2 plus 2. Not just the 2 plus 2. Okay, and?
Y minus 4.
Okay? Oh. You're not done. You're not done. You got to have 2 parentheses at the end. Where are they, Will?
3y plus 2y. And then y minus 4.
Hey, other than not knowing the method, that's pretty darn good. Right? Confident?
Yeah.
Good. How was your weekend?
It's all right.
All right, good. Mine was good too, thanks. Just trying to strike up some conversation, Will, all right? Okay, everything's factored now. Now you're ready for a common denominator. Here we go. 9. Here we go, Hunter. Let's go over the steps. How to find a common denominator. What does both sides have in common? What matches?
Y minus 4.
Everyone all right? Well, I'm writing y minus 4. That's what's the same in both. Nothing else is the same, but Hunter, you got to put the leftovers. What's still left over?
Y minus 2.
And?
3y plus 2.
There it is, guys. Take a look. What's in common's got to be written down, and then the leftovers. Everyone all right? That was the easy part. Now I think it's the tough part for some of you. Multiply that on the left and the right. So let's do the left side first. So you're going to go y minus 4. Sorry for my writing. Y minus 2 and 3y plus 2. You got to figure out what's going to cross out, top and bottom, and what's going to be left over. Remember, everything on the bottom is always crossed out. It's just a matter of what's left on top. All right, got it. Here we go. Bassett, going back to you, boss. What's left on top?
12y minus 24.
Okay, okay. You're great. That's awesome, Bassett. Can you just back up a couple steps for your classmates and tell them how you got there? What crossed out first? What crossed out?
Y minus 4 and 3y plus 2.
Yep, everyone see those cross? And he was left with y minus 2. And then what did you do with that and the 12, Bassett?
Multiplied it.
Distribute, yeah. That's all he did. So you got 12y minus 24. Great job. We all good? All right, do it to the right side. Ooh, this is a tricky one on the right side. Oh boy. This is where you separate the average student from the mathlete. Here we go. What's left on top? Cross out. Tell me what crosses out first. 12. Hi, Dan. What's going to cross out first, Dan?
It's going to be the y minus 2.
Okay, and what else?
The y minus 4.
So the only thing left from the common denominator is 3y plus 2, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm just going to ask this. What's your next move? Be careful what you say.
Distribute the 3y plus 2.
Almost, Dan. You said distribute a 3, right?
Oh, distribute the negative.
Oh, good. Redemption. Guys, watch for the darn subtraction. Watch for the subtraction. You don't just distribute 3. That's a negative 3. Good catch, Dan. Now distribute it. Go ahead.
So it'd be
Whew.
9y plus 6.
What type of 9y?
Negative 9.
Negative 9y. And then what was your next?
Oh, minus 6.
Minus 6. Yeah. We would have wrote plus 6. Good job. All right, guys. Let's just combine like terms and get out of here. Bassett, I've heard enough from you. No offense. I know you know what's going on. Good job. Here we go. 10. Caroline?
I'm ready.
I hope so.
I finished.
What are you left with on top? Hey, just combine the like terms.
3y minus 30.
3y minus 30. Good job. Everyone see 30, negative 24 minus 6. Woo. All right. Great job. But the directions on Wednesday and Thursday are going to be simplest form, meaning go as far as you darn can. Let's go, because we can go further. Woo, 13. Hi, Sophia. How are you? 3y minus 30.
You have a common factor of 3.
Yeah. And you're even talking it, too. I like it.
Y minus 3.
Yeah. It's like a punch to the throat, isn't it? Because usually when you factor, you expect to do what the very next step? Can't even do that here, right? That's it. We're done. Little throat punch there for you early in the morning. Guys, all good? Just a little taste. That was awesome because we had grouping there, getting a common denominator, distributing a negative. We had it all there. We had it all. Good job. Any questions, comments, concerns before I move on to today's topic? And just so you know, this is where the quiz topics end. Everybody good? What we do today is not on there. Okay, this is where, so whatever we factoring all the way through adding and subtracting. Okay, multiplying, dividing in there. We'll go over it all tomorrow. What do you got to remind me by the end of today? Make sure I get you the review questions to take home tomorrow. Okay. All right, we all good? All right, here's what we're doing today before I go into an actual problem. No, we're not doing angles. Remember those days, huh? Geometry, bisects. Good times, huh? Good times. All right, good talk. All right, here's what we're going to do today. You don't need to copy anything down. Yeah, I'm not in the notes. We're going to have a fraction today, which is another symbol for what? Division, right? The fraction bar is division. But what's going to happen is you are going to have a fraction on top of it. I'm just totally making this up. A squared minus 4, 2 over x plus 3 over 4. And you're going to have the same thing on the bottom. You're going to have something that looks like that. Okay? Here's what we need to do, and you guys know how to do this already. I just need to hold your hand a couple times. We need to make this into one fraction. So a squared minus 4 over, can you guys add fractions with different denominators at this point? Can you do that? Yeah, so get a common denominator and write it as one fraction. Okay? Can you guys add these two together and get a single one? Can you take two fractions? Can you guys take two fractions that have different denominators and add or subtract them? Yes, you can. Can you divide and multiply fractions? Then you can do today. Okay? You can do today. All right? I'm going to skip around too because I don't like the order of some of these. Okay? Like I don't like number 1 at all. It has nothing to do with what I'm going to ask you to do. So just put an X through that for me. It's too easy for what I'm going to ask, and I don't want it to get confusing. Okay? All right, so you're ready for number 2. Everyone see the fraction bar right here for division? We all see that? Do you see the two fractions in the numerator? Everybody see the two fractions in the numerator at home? You see the two fractions in the numerator? X plus 1 plus x. Could you guys help me make that into one fraction? Can you help me find a common denominator and make it into one fraction on top? Because everyone agrees right now. I don't like to circle a bunch of stuff here, but everyone, I need those two to become one. I need your help right now. Get those two fractions into one. Okay? Here we go. Let's do it. I'll do it in yellow. What's the common denominator for x plus 1 over x? That's what I find a common denominator. What's the common denominator for x plus 1 over x? Don't overthink it either. Don't overthink it. Oh boy, here we go. Ella, you ready to go?
Would it just be 1?
Oh, more than that. You're forgetting something though.
1x?
1x. Everyone see 1x? Yes? Okay, so that denominator is going to be x. So what do we end up doing next? You multiply each of the, what should I be multiplying each of these by then? Your common denominator, which is what, Caroline? X. So I'm going to multiply this one by x and this one by x. Or, guys, just keep thinking. All we're doing is adding right now. Find a common denominator, multiply both of them by it. All right, tell me what's left on top now. Tell me what's left on top. 8. Colin, ready over there, big dog?
Yeah.
All right, now look. There's nothing to cross out here. It's just x times x.
X squared.
Yeah, good job. Now what's going to happen here? The second one.
X.
Well, those are going to, right?
Yeah, they cross off.
So you're just left with what?
1.
Okay, does everyone see you just turned 2 into 1? Just by adding. That's all you did. Are we okay? Okay, if you don't like that, go off to the side and just do this. And figure it out from there. Go off to the side. That's fine. All right, on the bottom. There's nothing to do on the bottom. Why not? There's just a 6 there. There's no fractions there. There's just a 6. So over 6. Okay? All right, so you're adding. Good job. Now, what's that symbol mean again? Division. Anybody remember the rule when we divide? Well, let me write it out first so you guys can see this written out. So I got x squared plus 1 over x, the division symbol. I'm going to write it now instead of the bar. And then over here, I'm going to write 6. You guys remember last week we did a bunch of these. What's the rule when you divide? You got to think of that little, whatever you think about, whatever. Catherine?
It's like
Katie, sorry.
flip, switch,
Okay, what do I do with the x squared plus 1 over x?
you keep it.
Nothing. Squadoosh. Nothing. All right? X squared plus 1 over x. I'm listening, Katie.
And then multiplication sign,
Change division to multiplication. And what should I be doing with the 6?
1 over 6.
Flipping it. 1 over 6. There you go. Great job. That's it. That's all we're doing today. Add a couple fractions, subtract a couple fractions, skip, flip, multiply, whatever fancy dancy thing you want to remember. All right, can I factor anything now? Because remember, when we multiply now, I look to factor and cross out. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. I'm going to be all over your case here. 11. Who's getting it? Liz? Hi, Liz. How are you? I'm good. You're actually a good kid, so I probably won't get over your case, but anything you can factor up there.
No.
Thank you. You can't. X squared plus 1, it's got to be x squared minus 1 to factor. Can't do it. Can't do it. Nothing else. I can't cross anything else. All right, ready, Liz? What's left on top?
X squared plus 1.
And on the bottom?
6x.
Good job. We're done. We're out. That's it. Most times, though, yeah, we'll probably end up factoring and crossing out, but for now, nope. Okay, so if you see two fractions, make it into one. If it's already one, leave it alone. Ready? One doesn't make you great. Hey, you guys at home, you good? We all set there? Don't look so enthused there, Ella. Everybody's good? Okay, next one, number 3. How many fractions do I have on top? I have x minus 1 over x. Make it into 1 now, please. Let's make it into 1. Again, I'll put this in yellow. I'll make those, ready? Make these two into one. Find a common denominator. Common denominator, Caroline? X. And stop me if you don't know where the X is. It's 1 and X, so it's got to be X. Multiply both of those now. Multiply the first one by X. Multiply the next one by X. What's left? What's my new numerator now? What's on top now? You got this. You got this. Come on. Mathletes. Ooh, 15. Katie, back to you.
X squared minus 1.
Good, you got it. Anybody questions on where that's coming from? X squared and then these cross minus 1. How many fractions are on the bottom? Just one. So don't touch it. Just put it in. Here you go. That's beautiful. I don't have to work on it. Done. Okay, if you got, I'll do this step by step, but I do realize some of you can skip a few steps. That's fine. Whatever you're comfortable with. What's the fraction bar another name for again? Okay, so if you guys want me, I'll write the division symbol now. So x squared minus 1 over x. There's your division symbol. And then the bottom. I'm not doing anything new. Guys, you're just adding, subtracting, and then at the end we multiply and divide. 10, here we go, Caroline, back to you. What's the rule again? Okay, so keep x squared minus 1 over x, division 2. And this one?
X over 1 minus.
There you go. Nice job. Now you can factor. Now it's time to show off. Factor something up here, please. Please. Please factor something. Woo, going there. Anna, going to you. What can I factor up here, Anna?
X squared minus 1.
Yep, go ahead.
It's just x plus 1 and x minus 1.
Yeah, it is. We're good? You guys know as soon as you factor, usually the very next step is cross anything you can out. And unlike that last problem, you can cross some stuff out here. Ooh, 16. Kian? Hi, Kian.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Unbelievable. Thank you for asking. Go ahead. What do you got?
You can cross out x minus 1 and 1 minus x because they're opposites. What?
I'm assuming you're going to...
Oh, then it turns into -1.
Thank you. That's what I was waiting for. You can cross out the opposites, but you're left over with a -1. What's your preference?
We're on the bottom.
Yeah, you got it, boss. Anything else? You crossed off those two. Anything else you want to get rid of?
Can you cross out the x's?
Why not? They're all by themselves, right?
Yeah.
They're not attached. Are they attached to a plus or a minus sign?
No.
No. So you can get rid of it. All right, finish it off then. What are you left with on top?
X plus 1 over -x.
Where were you left with an x on the bottom?
Oh,
What's the only thing left?
x plus 1 over -1.
Yep, that's fine. For you guys, hey, quickly, for you guys that maybe left it on top, you just write this then. Right? X plus 1 with the negative outside over nothing if you don't want to. Okay? How do you feel about that, Kian? Feeling strong?
Yeah.
Good. What elementary school do you go to?
Glenmont.
Glenmont, kid. Okay. K through 5? Or did
Yeah.
you show up in the middle?
I showed up in 3rd grade.
Where from?
St. Thomas.
Oh, one of those kids.
Yeah.
Got it. St. Thomas. There you go. Okay, good deal. Good talk. Anybody else? Questions? Got a Glenmont. Nick, what were you? You were what again, Nick?
I was Eagle.
Eagles. Got it. Yep. Okay, we got 2 out of the, what, we got 5 now? Yeah, 5 now. Yep. All right, here we go. Oh, sorry, guys. Let me go back. There it is. Okay, here we go now. Now we got some work to do. Because how many fractions do you see on top? 2. So we got to make it into 1. And now, how many are also on the bottom? 2. So we got to work on both here. One at a time, though. Okay, let's work on the top. B squared over 4 minus 1. What's the common denominator? B squared over 4 minus 1. So you got 4 on the bottom and a 1 on the bottom. What would be my common denominator there? This was tricky for my second period class. Oh, 17. Donovan, hi.
How you doing?
Good. 2 in a row, huh? One more makes a streak for you.
Oh, the coming to class.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Have to get my certificates ready.
I don't know. What is it for?
It would be 4 because it's 4 and 1. Common denominator for those is 4. So now everybody show me that you're going to multiply each of these let me get this out of the way. You're going to multiply each of those fractions by 4. Okay, show me you're going to multiply by 4. Tell me what's on top now. What's on top? You guys are awesome there today. Feeling good. Eliana, hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right here. Yeah, thanks for asking. What do you think's left on top, Eliana?
4b squared minus 4.
Okay, I agree with the minus 4. Got that. But not the 4b squared. Why? Remember, there was a 4 in the denominator, so it's going to cancel out with that 4 you multiplied by, right? So what's the only thing in the numerator? Not 4b squared, just b squared. Good. Everyone all right how we're getting b squared? Because you're going to do one of these on your own coming up. And down at the bottom, what's the common denominator down there? So now we're at b over 4 minus 1/2. What's your common denominator there? Take your time. Ooh, 4. Hi, Nick. You see the fraction we're on, Nick?
Is it 2?
Oh, no, you're going to, remember remember, if I could say this correctly now, the smallest number both go into. 4 doesn't go into 2.
Oh, 8,
Smaller.
4.
Good. Even if you wrote 8, and if you guys thought 8, it's still fine. You're just going to reduce more at the end. So 4 is good, Nick. Yep. Multiply each of these by 4. And what's that new numerator for this fraction down below? Cross off everything you can. What's left? Ooh, 5. All right, Ella, here you go. I know you're having a good time.
I am having a good time.
I know, I could tell. What's left on the top?
Would it be B?
Yep.
B minus 2.
Ooh. Where'd she get, you're right. Where did she get the 2 from? Everyone see the 2 in the denominator?
Yeah.
How many times does it go into 4? Twice. There you go, Ella. Okay, showing off. Okay, I see you. Good job. All right, here you go. You guys are on your own. Go. I'm not going to do the rest for you. You guys know you're dividing. You know write the division. Hey, if it helps you write the division sign, write it. If you guys can skip, flip, multiply all at the same step, go for it. Yeah. Kids are showing off today. And then I'm not even going to show any work. I just want to know what was the final thing you were left with. You're ready to go. The big reveal. Just want final answer. That's it. Final answer. And whenever, if you're not ready yet, finish and then let me know. We're not in a hurry here. Hi, Caroline.
Hi.
Whenever you're ready, let me know.
B+2.
B plus 2 should be on the final answer. Anybody? B plus 2, B minus 2, that factors into. Over 4 times, flip it. The B minus 2's cross out, the 4's cross out. You're left with B plus 2. Okay, let's have an honest heart-to-heart conversation. How do we feel about all this? Because I kind of want to go to the last problem and just see what you can do. The big dog. Do we think we can handle it? What do you think at home? Should I go right to it? Okay, go to number 7. Whoa, hey, look at that. Does it look intimidating? Probably. Is it intimidating? No. Okay. How many fractions you got on top? 3. Make it into 1. What would be the common denominator for the 3 fractions on top? Do we remember which one? Do we pick the lowest or the highest exponent? Anybody remember? Highest. So the common denominator would be k to the 3rd. And what about the 3 fractions on the bottom? K to the 3rd. So here you go. Make this into 1 fraction. Make that one into 1 fraction. Let's go. Let's see what you got. Both of them will have a denominator of k to the 3rd. So that is as far as I'm going to hold your hand on this one. You got it. You got it. And then, yes, just so you know you're on the right track, there should be some factoring going on at the end and crossing out. All I'm passing out to you guys now is your notes for tomorrow to review for the quiz.
Thank you.
Yep, make sure you guys have this at home tomorrow when we take the notes.
Thank you.
How's this going, all right? Okay, so you got k to the 3rd, so, or k and then k to the 3rd, what's left? Right, so k squared, right, you got it. And then here you have k squared, k to the 3rd, what's left? So minus what? No, you have the
Oh,
number with it, right?
-3.
And on the 3rd one,
+2.
and then the same thing's gonna happen down below. And you ready to skip and flip. How are we doing here, guys? Remember, you should end up factoring here.
Yeah, I got it.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm gonna have some part. Factor those bad boys. Okay, that's what I'm getting when I have when I make each one into a single fraction. So make sure we match there. And then I'm going to factor k minus 2, k minus 1. Multiply, flip. And I'm going to factor that yellow one into minus 2, minus 2. All right, so that's what everything looks like. K to the thirds can cancel. So can the k minus 2's. And the only thing you guys should be left with before we go to the next one, k minus 1 over k minus 2. Any issues there? Okay, we're going to end it on one more because we still got plenty of time. Anybody issues at home with that one? That's a pretty serious one. Nice job if you got that one. All right, let's back up now. And let's try out number 5 now. Number 5, everybody. Number 5. Just so we start off in a good spot here. Ready? Let's start off in a good spot together. C over D minus D over C. What would be your common denominator for the top two? DC, yep. And now be careful here. What would be your common denominator for C and 1? Just C. So there you go. I got you the common denominators. Now multiply each of them by it. And see if our work matches at the end. Because I'll just put the final answer up here for you. You can factor both the top and the bottom when you're done. Okay, you're gonna factor twice, guys. If you think it's difference of two perfect squares, it is. Trust me, it is if you get to that point. C squared minus D squared is difference of two perfect squares. And then look for a little GCF action on the bottom. C minus D over D at the end, hopefully. If not, let me know. Figure it out. C squared minus D squared. Okay, good, good. Keep going. On the bottom, D plus DC. Or C DC, yeah. Because there's nothing to cross out. Take a look. That was a tough one. Make sure DC on the bottom, right? Because there's nothing to cross out. Look, look. You multiply this one by your common denominator. Oh, actually, it should just be C, right? Did I make a mistake there? Yeah, I did. Oh, that drives me nuts. It should just be C. There you go. My fault. We're still good, though. C minus D over D. Skip and flip. But I have to factor one more time. I know. Okay, you guys did a nice job there. Look, you guys in class get the job done Wednesday, all right? I'll be after school tomorrow on the Google Meet. Take advantage of it. You gotta come prepared, guys. Come on. Come on, you gotta start off on a good note this year. Show off for me, all right? Make sure you have that handout for tomorrow's notes. You guys at home, you good? I'll see you guys tomorrow in class, and then I will give you the notes there. Bassett and Dan, hey, real quick, Bassett, Dan, just to show you. For the notes tomorrow, make sure you guys go to Google Classroom. Underneath Unit 1, you'll see Unit 1 quiz review questions right here. That's where we're going to be taking notes off of tomorrow. Okay, so for you guys, that's where we're taking notes off. Okay, and then remember, you guys will be taking it on Thursday. All right. Okay, great job, guys. You guys at home, if you're all set, I'm all set. I will see you tomorrow in class. Bring it tomorrow because we're reviewing. Bye, guys.
Have a good one.
You too. You guys in here, find a way to get the job done, please. Email me.